Adventure time!
We made it to SUMERU. Our next objective should be to head to SUMERU City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call SUMERU the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to SUMERU City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up... Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than one. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. When we get the chance, we'll just... Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. a village or something. But, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could... What should we do now? All right, then. It's not like we have anyone else we could... Oh, it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least... Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you... What's happening?
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Hyman was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more...
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him... So, how are you doing?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas. in hopes of asking directions, you two fall. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my...
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you...
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experience... If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar... So even though your condition is stable as of now, the rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you, for now, I suggest you continue to... Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in SUMERU and we're already having problems left and... Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that... Oh, Paimon... Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what... But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think? Good idea! Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Mushrooms do I use?
Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Hi. Dead on
The wind knows me.
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be careful.
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying...
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Sep.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave...
Yes, You can count.
So, Kale, what did Kainari mention cleaning the statue just now? But
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outline. As for Master, well, today we can perform routine checks on the pathway. Hi, Mom! Traveler! This way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
I think I'll stay here.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Ok. Đấy, đèn. Đèn lợn.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Đây chỉ là đây. What the fuck? How is this đèn? À đúng rồi. Đúng rồi. Yep. Cài được bút. Đây cáo cái gì ra được bút rất mạnh.
All right, let's head off.
Đó.
think you can bully me?
Gotcha.
Anh rồi.
Time to go. Time to go.
Let's go, let's go.
Quietly now. My apologies. Yeah. Gotcha.
Think you can bully me? Welcome. Shaken and stirred.
Whirling snow!
I'm getting sick.
Take flight! Things are about to get dicey. Busted! A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Time to go. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
That's close enough.
Whirling snow!
You want this one.
I shall treasure this. Fortune.
Time to go.
Dạ. Được.
think you can bully me?
Wind strike.
Quietly now.
Take flight!
Gotcha.
Whirling snow!
Cái gì cần mới? Cái 2 bộ ở đây luôn. Rồi chơi thử. Oh, nice logo by the way. Đã. Rồi, ăn chờ đi. What the fuck? Sao mày mang rơi đi à?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful, surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Bố mang cái gì có cái tim mà chạy. Sao nó lại quan trọng? Không có. Không có một băng.
You are not welcome here.
My apologies!
Order guide you.
SUMERU!
Stabilize. This is order.
Fireworks! Light it up! Sophomore swirl!
Gather.
We go!
Nhảy nhưng mà lắc lên như thế này. Úi rồi. Vâng. Nhảy đầu tiên.
You are not welcome.
Take flight! Go!
Order guide you.
Là màu. Kia là màu.
Adventure time!
You are not welcome. Order guide.
Dreamwork!
Solidify. This is order. Gather.
Tối lại lâu được nhiều.
Benny's adventure team!
Yeah. Rồi quay lại cái nhiệm vụ. Rumin nói chung là recap. Rumin ở đây là tiếp kết quả.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you, by the way, Kale.
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Vâng.
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a quake. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not too sure?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to...
No, it's not that. Anyway...
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for act. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of outrider...
Sorry.
It's alright, Kale. So, how did...
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, in one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by... I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, Yep, so please know that you two have my... I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from...
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even...
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. Very...
So that don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
Girl.
You both have my thanks. Well, you two are up there clean.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukadeva? The name does seem to fit well anyway. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Time to go.
Kale, we're back!
Anh đại diện Amber trả tiền cái chữ này Amber.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a...
I prepared a nice portable dish that Forest Rain... whoops! No, you dropped it on the ground!
Right.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper.
You really know how to cook. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yay! Thanks,
Oh,
So, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has...
no, you've got the wrong idea about Master. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stick. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita.
Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who Paimon's still kinda upset, though.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling. Why, oh why? Is she going to die?
Hey! Don't laugh!
Có thể xong được một chương này.
Hey! Now even Kale's... that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial
Sợ
wrath!
thế. Thành tổ quả. Sợ quá. Đầu quả. Đầu bù xù.
No! Don't touch me!
Ui dồi ôi. What the fuck is going on?
Sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the
Dối
matter?
rồi. Dối rồi. Chiêu quá vào. Dối rồi.
No, I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Về. Ganvahara.
What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden?
Nhanh chứ. Bộ binh đã chạy đến bố ở Gia Lan, bố ở Ayakao không thể chạy đến nhanh như vậy. Đấu cái thảo thần đồng kia thì chúng ta kể đến du lát sau. Đã chắc là cũng dễ tìm nhưng mà đã
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay.
Rồi, nó nhiều. Sáng rồi. Sum suy. Thịt tươi ngon. Có ăn mới này. Nấm này. Nấm thật lắm này. Tới mua rồi nấm túi. Ngon hết. Mà là 11.000 mora.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what... Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check.
What's up, man?
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for...
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
Oh.
To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of, well, because, and honestly speaking, but she insisted.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized at first. The afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely... With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped there was...
What?
It appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale, and I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient and... Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring...
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any...
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself, though I must admit that she was interested in the work of the farm. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to...
All right, but I must warn...
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Ngay gần này. Không ở gần chỗ đấy.
Quay hai mắt trở lại.
Vâng, ghi hết trong trò lưu. Đây là một trong những game mà trao lưu ghi hết. Ghi hết trên trò lưu. Đấy là lý do tại sao tôi chọn nguyên tắc này.
Time to go.
Hello, Catherine.
Add Astra at...
Fuck you. I'm Scott is you, Catherine. Hello. Lấy cái màu vàng.
Add Astra...
Ủa, thêm một bản này.
Dominic team không mất quá nhiều sức lực để tung tên mình vào vòng 3 của Winston Salem Open khi đối thủ của tay vợt nghèo là Rico đi bình chốt của 102. Đối thủ ở vòng 3 sẽ là người thắng trong cặp đấu giữa Phong Kỳ và dòng số 13 John Kramer. Trận khai mạc ngoại hạng Ukraine trên sân Olympic ở thủ đô Kiev chứng kiến hai đội đến từ miền đông chiến tranh tàn phá Chechnya Donetsk và Metalist 1925 đã kết thúc với tỷ số 0-0 khi không có khán giả nào được vào sân bởi tình trạng thiếu hụt ở đất nước này. Hello. Ở trên lượt đi vòng playoff UEFA Champions League, PSV của huấn luyện viên Paris Saint-Germain hướng tới trận bất bại thứ 13 liên tiếp và giành quyền vào vòng bảng đấu trường danh giá nhất châu Âu.
trở lại với bản tin newsroom của truyền hình Ca Cộng. Rạng sáng nay, các sân vận động Anh tiếp tục sôi động ở các trận đấu vòng 2 cúp Liên đoàn Anh. Hàng loạt các câu lạc bộ đang thi đấu tại Premier League cũng đã tham gia như Aston Villa, Everton, Liverpool và Leicester City. Các đội tuyển của giải Anh cũng không bị phòng có chiến thắng qua
Hello đẹp mà. Hello bài trí tạo gai.
Take it easy.
Wow, được phết nhỉ. Of course, it's always beautiful. And our chúng ta đã đứng được thì thành trên đây rồi. Vâng, vâng. Như vậy rồi chúng ta sẽ đi ở đây. Chiều chơi và chúng ta phải chơi. Như vậy đấy.
Wind strike.
Nổ. Okay.
Sau khi các giải đấu châu Âu đã bắt đầu những vòng đấu đầu tiên, chuyện UEFA Champions League cũng đã chuẩn bị quay trở lại. Trước hết sẽ là các trận đấu thuộc về vòng playoff, nơi sẽ xác định người giành quyền trò chơi giải đấu danh giá nhất châu Âu cấp câu lạc bộ.